Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mediocre Men Media Podcast, starring Phanto, Mike Darkside, Casey U. Darby, Taco Tony, Ultima, and Jake the Good Man. Now let's get this show on the road. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this week's episode of the M3 Podcast. Here with us this evening, we have myself, Jake the Good Man, we have Casey U. Darby, and we have Phantobat here with you at the moment. We might have some of the other members hop into the call later on tonight, but before we get this show started, how is everyone doing this Sunday?
I'm doing fine. And yourself, Deep Throat?
You know, I'm nominating you for Douchebag of the Week. No, I'm just kidding. I'm doing pretty good. Phanto. Been a bit of a busy Sunday, but hey, time to chill out a little bit, have a fun hour or so with the M3 Podcast, and just talk about a few things with you guys this evening. That's what we normally do. Just kind of get on here and blabber like we're just in a Skype call with you guys. Casey, how you doing, man?
Sick.
Yeah, you were talking about that with us in the call earlier and everything. I actually want to give a quick update. It looks like Ultima may or may not be joining in just a little bit. Just want to give you a bit of a heads up on that, but we got some stuff that we're going to be talking about on the M3 Podcast with you this evening. So there's a news story that happened today that we'll talk about later on. But I thought it'd be kind of interesting to discuss since we are technically kind of like anime fans in a way as well as video games. So we figured, why not talk about the new teaser for the new Pokemon movie that's coming out next year? Because I saw some of the animation, and it looks really promising. We're also going to be talking about Ryan Reynolds as Detective Pikachu. Oh boy,
Deadpool is Pikachu, Dead Chew. Peekaboo, whatever the hell that is confirmed now.
Peekapool is Pikachu. And we're also going to be talking about Graduation Sunday because this guy right here finally graduated college today, and I feel old. My goodness. That's what we have planned out for you guys on the M3 Podcast this evening. We also going to be talking about a big topic that's going on. In fact, it's basically going to be voted upon what is today, the 10th? So that'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This upcoming Thursday, the 14th, the House is going to be voting on net neutrality, and we really got to discuss this with you guys here on the podcast this evening. So that's all that we have lined up for you guys tonight on this show. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to take a quick break just to get everything set up so that way we can send the message out that we are live and everything. And when we get back, we're going to have this net neutrality discussion. Seriously, that's all coming up right here on the M3 Podcast. Stay tuned. Hakuna Manapa, what a terrible phrase. Hakuna Manapa, ain't no passion phrase.
It means no worries for the rest of my days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Manapa.
Like Vegeta, there's Krillin again. Should we kill him like last time? Oh no, please, for the love of God, don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me!
Hakuna Manapa. Hakuna Manapa.
Oh my God, Krillin's dead! Guys, we gotta do something quick! You're listening to the M3 Podcast. If you want to check us out on social media, then be sure to like Mediocre Men Media on Facebook. Now, let's send it back to the studio. And welcome back to the M3 Podcast this evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jake the Good Man. Hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. Don't know if it accidentally picked up some audio there, but I believe we have our friend Mike in the call. Mike, what's going on, man?
I'm doing fine. Well, tonight's game night. But not
Yeah,
right
we
now.
can. Since you're here, we can play the new game that you guys have lined up, which I believe was real quick. Could you kind of tell us about that so that way we know what to prepare for?
It's Name That Anime. And what
Name?
we're going to do... Name That Anime. We're going to be playing tunes from some popular animes, and can you name that anime that tune goes to?
And that's going to be coming up this
Main
evening
case
on. Yeah, it's a game you guys came up with, correct? And I believe. Oh, there's Ultima. We got almost everyone here now. Ultima, what's happening, man?
Okay, so I'm like very delirious because I woke up at like 4 a.m. and my throat's all messed up, so I won't be talking as much tonight. I'll still be talking. I'll be doing the game, but I won't be talking as much throughout the M3.
Well, I do hope you get to feeling better, man. Seriously, I've noticed a lot of people are starting to catch the diseases right now, which usually does happen this time of year. But yeah,
I
So-
saw about your camera turned off.
Yeah, I know. Fuck you. But either or, I'm also gonna be muting my mic as my family's also outside my room, so I'll be in and out.
all right. So what we're going to be talking about now on Real Talk on a Min 3 podcast.
You
Wow,
fucked up the name. You fucked up
I
the name
done
already.
fucked up the
God
name.
damn
Gosh
it.
dang
Bro,
I
stop fucking
called
the
it.
shit up.
it. So we're going to be talking about the net neutrality. Boy, where do we even begin with this hot mess that's been going on
I don't
for?
know. Where do we begin with you screwing up the name once again?
I don't know. Where do we begin? But seriously, we got to discuss net neutrality because it has been something that's really, honestly, been in discussion for almost a good 20 years or so. But now it's to the point to where it's getting really serious, and it has a lot of people, including us, on our feet at the moment because. Basically, if it passes, it gives like the bigger companies more control over the internet. Like your internet's gonna run slower. You'll probably have to pay more for stuff, say like Netflix or whatever. And I really hope that doesn't happen because a lot of us, we depend on the internet, right, guys?
It's all retarded because honestly, you shouldn't have. There was an act that was passed a few years ago that was now based is it's a thing that everyone is required to have, and with this, it's just going to make it a lot harder for anyone to get internet, which again is what we all need in this day and age.
Because it's easier for more people to access the internet than say like television or something because internet's just a completely better source because it's a lot cheaper to have just internet, whereas that's going to make people have to have TV more also, which is going to add a lot more money to that. And I'm just thinking
the whole bit of net neutrality, companies now don't even follow it because Comcast, you have like different plans for faster internet. It's just whether to separate the internet a lot more. That's the real issue.
right, and that's something that I think could get really pretty ugly. Now, does anyone else have something that they want to say about net neutrality?
I mean, you guys stole every single point that I wanted to say, so I'm good. So I
Okay.
totally agree. I mean, again, it's kind of I don't know. To me, it's really funny because for the longest time we've been saying, oh, we won't we're not going to turn into a fascist communist country. We'll
yeah,
never
and
do
here we are.
Here we are doing something that's kind of, I mean, over the top, kind of in my opinion, like almost the equivalent of doing all those things. So I find it really, it's very interesting.
Yeah, because see, we're in a time to where it's like you learn so much about what's going on in the past, to where it's like, we'll probably never see anything like that again. And then something happens, and it's like, yeah, no, about that.
Right.
But yeah, I think everyone basically hit the nail on the head with the net neutrality discussion because I've been kind of eyeballing Facebook and everything as to see how people are delivering the message. One company that's actually doing a really fantastic job of saying like save net neutrality is the people over at Cards Against Humanity. Like they're actually having trucks running around in like different cities from what I saw. And when I say like different trucks, I mean like say if you go to like Vegas or something, you know how you might see those like trucks that have like the billboards attached to them. Like they kind of have vehicles like those, and it's just a nice little way to sort of advertise for what they're trying to sell. So,
Which M3 should definitely play Cards Against Humanity at some point.
we definitely, dude, yes,
Yes.
People need
That's
to
a
know
game
about
night
the Ghost
idea.
of Dixie Past.
That's a game night idea. Which
Well,
oh,
keeping up with that on the Anime Gamester side, so that is a death for at least some point in when we're doing a game night.
that's right. In fact, actually, another
Ghost of Dixie Past. Everyone needs
Ghost.
to know.
Oh man, that brings back Cards Against Humanity's memories, Ghost of Dictmus Past. But that actually reminded me, one thing I want to say real quick for you guys to promote this is the M3 Podcast now has an Instagram page, which is let me pull it up. It's
Mediocre Men Media .m3.
and I believe it's the same thing for the Twitter as well. Like it's Mediocre Men M. Like if you're looking for the @ tag on Twitter.
Mediocre Men M. Yeah, that's
Yes.
what it is.
Yeah, so we're
It'll all be
officially
posted
on.
the Facebook group.
Yep. I need a in fact,
Discord, which is a temporarily joined tag and M3 Discord at the moment.
which anyone can join in if they want to join our Discord server. You're welcome to join in.
Just don't be a cunt.
Yeah, please do not be like that. We don't want that. We don't want you to be a
Tony, we don't need any more of those people.
Did you just say
We don't need any more because we
Don't-
are the cunts,
Don't be
okay?
after this. You're listening to this and you're listening back to this afterwards. Don't kill me for that joke.
Wait a minute. Did you say we are the cunts?
No, I said we don't need another Taco Tony.
Oh no, we don't need no more salty fuckers. Okay, we don't need any.
Are the salty fuckers.
we don't need no salt water in here. But you know what? Talking about net neutrality, I think I know who I want to nominate for douchebag of the week. Which we'll get into douchebag of the week in just a minute. Everyone's favorite segment that we really haven't done that much for. I swear this time we're actually going to bring it back.
But Goodman,
Yes.
why not? Why limit it to one person when it could be a whole bunch of people?
Oh, don't worry, dude. I got you covered on that, man. It could. Mine is a whole bunch of people. Don't you worry. Seriously. So with the talk of like net neutrality. Oh, sorry. What, Ultima?
I said gray. Someone else is talking.
Yep.
So, are we gonna do douche of the week?
Yes, which means you.
Well, I thought we were still talking about net neutrality.
We are. We're talking about net neutrality, but in just a little bit, we're gonna do douchebag of the week, which you get to pick who you think is the douchebag of the week. So, I mean, the whole net neutrality thing. There's a lot of, and another thing to mention with net neutrality is there are a lot of people who, as we said earlier, really depend on the internet. And I'm talking like basically their jobs, like their lives, the people who they communicate with, all depend on the internet. Like, say, the internet is how how we all communicate here. Like, I mean, like, okay, I know Casey IRL in the real world. But, I mean, this is how we communicate with Fanto. This is how we communicate with Ultima, Mike, Tony, basically everyone else. So we really, really need it because the internet has been a source to create some really strong friendships that people at first wouldn't imagine would be possible. And throughout the internet, it's helped create situations to where people, you know, they might find like let's say their loved ones or something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So,
personal aside, the internet is now a hub to where people need to apply for jobs because now you don't see people going in to talk to the manager anymore unless they have an interview. Now having to do the application is basically online only, which is a weird step forward. Not to mention, you know, that's how you listen to your favorite podcast, you get your favorite music, you know, you watch YouTube, you get your pastime. Hell, that's how you get Netflix, people.
Hell, yeah. And another thing,
Anime and Crunchyroll.
That's right. That's how you get your anime. Is through the internet. Something I kind of want to add to what you were saying, Ultima, is that's how we've all used casting call before and still do. Like whenever we audition for stuff for like a project or record for someone, we go via internet. Like we don't meet up with these people IRL and go to a studio and do it there.
Now we're getting a phone call. This is interesting.
Okay.
Give me just a second.
Okay. We'll give you just a second, but I'm just going to kind of ramble on about this whole. So.
My phone's freezing.
Oh no, it's the FCA. I'm just kidding. FCA, please don't sue Real Talk Radio. I mean, mediocre man media. Gosh dang it, I'm terrible tonight. I'm sorry, guys.
Goodman, you are a failure. You are a failure.
I am a failure. Like apparently the FCA with net neutrality, but
Jake, you've let Nappa. You've let Nappa take control of your brain.
I don't even think that.
You know what? I have let Nappa control my brain. Which, speaking of Nappa, another thing to include how like the internet and net neutrality has affected people in a good way. Without the internet, I probably wouldn't have even done Nappa in the first place. Hell, we all wouldn't haven't even met or anything, you know. So
yeah, I would probably still done Vegeta because I love doing impressions.
I mean, your Vegeta's fantastic, dude. So.
I'm rusty as hell anymore. I can't even say it's fantastic anymore.
I mean, it's honestly been a while since we've done that sort of stuff.
Dude, the best line you ever have, Ultima, is the Laggin' Wagon.
Oh, that's a gem that will never be said ever again due to issues. Rest in peace, Laggin' Wagon.
Dude, I have so many slogans right now.
What name one slogan, Mike?
None of them I can say here because I don't know if there's any kids watching.
Oh, trust me.
Not really.
Whenever I'm on here, it's never family friendly. Let's be real. Just having me here it just makes it like not family friendly. You're good.
After last night, you can call me now King Throat Slayer.
Oh my goodness, Mike. Hey, Mike, actually real quick, since we've kind of heard basically everyone's take on net neutrality, because Ultima's spoken on his behalf, Casey's spoken on his. Actually, is there anything you want to say, Fanto, about net neutrality before we give it to, we let Mike say anything?
I didn't even really know about this shit, like, until, like, a fucking week ago, because, like, it's not really a problem over here in Europe yet.
Right. But do you have anything you want to say about net neutrality, Mike?
Not at the moment because I'm not really experiencing any right now, but it sounds like it sucks. I gotta look into it more though, but it sounds like it sucks.
Yeah, it does. Which another website that
I
actually
look into it soon because the voting is this Tuesday, I believe.
I thought it was Thursday. I could have sworn it was the 14th.
It's this week, basically.
Okay. The 14th, from what I saw, is when they're voting. Which I really hope we keep net neutrality, man, because that's we need that so we can deliver the M3 podcast to you guys.
Yes.
So that way we don't have to pay a buttload more, because we love doing the podcast and everything, but we don't want to like have our pockets ringed out while doing it.
dude, that's your government for you, trying to get every dime out you.
Yeah, no, they try to milk all the money out of you like you're a freaking cow, which it's stupid, but I guess that's just how things go. So contact your local state representatives, boys and girls, so that way we can put a end to the people who are wanting to stop net neutrality. Seriously, do so.
I don't mean to make this political, but I think the only upside to net neutrality is Trump will be able to tweet as much if it ever gets fucked. It's the only upside.
You're not wrong. Dude, that's actually one. Yeah, I agree with you, dude. Seriously. Like, we won't have to see him tweet at like 3 a.m. anymore. Like,
oh, no, he'll be the one to get the package, but we won't have to see because we probably won't have the package anyway.
No. We won't have to deal with that anymore if that's the case, which I actually will say thank God to that, but not everything else. So, has everyone basically said what they wanted to about net neutrality at the moment? I know Casey's taking a call, so probably wait on him just before we say anything else on net neutrality. Although I think he's already said everything that he's wanted to. And Fanto, you dropped from the call for a little bit. Welcome back.
Yeah, no, my internet always goes around about like 20 past 2 in the morning.
That's.
Yeah, no, it always drops. It's the weather. It's the weather affecting the internet signal.
Weather. Speaking of which, Fanto. Someone's audio is echoing actually.
That's Fanto.
Yeah, Fanto, your audio is echoing. But Fanto, did you guys get any snow there in Ireland? Because I saw where your neighbors in the UK had snow.
No, we didn't actually get snow, like actual snow. My dad told me some morning we got snow, but like it didn't stick. It like went away after a while. So like probably we only got like sleet.
Well, that's a bit of a sleet's a bummer. I don't like
that happened. So like couldn't really care less.
Not gonna lie, out of like all the wintry precipitation that there is, sleet's my least favorite because it's just it's annoying. Like especially when it like falls and hits you. Like, it's just, I don't like it. It reminds me of hail. I don't like hail either.
Yeah.
But, you know, so there's some other things that we're going to be talking about tonight and I'm sorry if I sound a little tired or anything. It's just been a bit of a long day for me. A couple other things that we're going to be talking about, as we mentioned earlier, the new Pokemon film that was announced, as well as Ryan Reynolds as Detective Pikachu, and graduation, which just happened today and everything, which we'll move on to that into our next topic right now, which I will say it was a bit of an interesting day today for that, because for one, I couldn't believe that the day was actually here, and two, it's like it's one of those like awesome opportunities to see friends again and see people and kind of hang out, just have some fun with others. And I'm glad I have it behind me, but my goodness, has these past 4 years just been amazing. Oh, wait a minute, that just made me think of something real quick. We're gonna mix in the old discussion we did just a minute ago with net neutrality. A lot of college kids' homework is online nowadays, so we need net neutrality. Just getting that out there. So yeah, there's that. Okay,
it's going to be a school pack that's provided by the school.
True,
most likely.
But you know what I mean. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually really wanting to stream the graduation for you guys today, like on my phone. I really wanted to, but the problem is that they were like, "Oh, your phone has to be on silent, like you can't have it on or anything." Which I was kind of bummed out about that. But with as fast as it went and everything, I'm like, it's fine. But I imagine if I were to stream it, people probably would be like just pestering all of a sudden, which I wouldn't mind because I love you guys. Now I'm on to the Fanto, you're echoing, or someone's echoing. Never mind. Okay, my bad. Now we're on to the question as to, And this is basically what's on the mind of a lot of people who graduate with the bachelor's degree, and that's if they want to go for a master's degree or not, which a lot of people do. But right now, I'm at the point to where I'm just like, probably not at the moment, because honestly, I'm going to be real with you guys right here. I am burnt out of education. Like I'm just ready to chill out, lay back, and just work, make some money, and then maybe make a decision later on. I don't know. School's just. I'm ready to be
find
done.
that job first.
Yes, which I've actually kind of already gotten that lined up. I just gotta, because I work part-time for a certain radio station right now, and I'm wanting to see if I can get like maybe a full-time or something with them for a little while or whatever. Because me and Casey were actually talking about that. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Yes. Hashtag shameless plug. And if you want another plug-in, go subscribe to my friend Sonic Speed News on YouTube for some really good content. So just throwing it out there. Go subscribe to Sonic Speed News on YouTube right now. Do it right now. Do it right now. Okay, but yes, I really just want to kind of take a break from education for a while, because it's different people are able to take in a different amount, and I'm just like, no, I'm good. So, and I've basically gotten all my online final stuff done. I just got to work on a PowerPoint here after the show tonight, and then after that, I go in, turn a thing in Wednesday morning. I have a final Wednesday afternoon, and Thursday afternoon or Thursday morning is just like a group presentation thing. So, and then after that, done, out the door, Christmas break, on to the weekend, which is on to our next discussion for the M3 podcast, because we have a special announcement to make. Saturday morning, it's going to start at about 10:30 a.m. our time, or my time.
CST, Central Standard Time.
Yes, for like Ultima, that's going to be 11:30, and for Fanto, that's going to be about 4:30. Guys and gals, actually, Ultima, would you want to maybe share the news with them?
Sure. So, as some of you know, back in RTR, during those days, the days that Goodman keeps repeating, we had a few interviews, and one of them was with a voice actress named Rachel Messer, who was a really good friend of ours. And we have the pleasure of interviewing her again Saturday morning, which I am very hyped for. Hopefully my voice will be fine and prepped for that day. But yeah, we get to interview Rachel again, and I'm very happy about it. So I can actually catch up with her and stuff.
Yes, in fact, actually, and so someone's echoing again. So what will happen is we'll record, like all of us for the M3 podcast are gonna get into a call. We're gonna record the interview. Like, we're gonna have questions lined up. Which, by the way, if you guys have any questions you'd like for us to ask her, feel free to send some in, and we'll pick a few of them, because I imagine we're probably gonna have a different amount of questions, which does take some time and everything. Just so you guys know, from if you've listened to our interviews in the past, you know that they can go on for a little bit. So, and we do got to be like time consuming and everything, since Rachel has a busy schedule, but she is a really, really neat person. Which, by the way, whenever Casey gets back, Casey, are you there?
I'm back.
Casey, we were just talking about the Rachel Messer interview that's coming up this Saturday. Anything you want to add to it?
Have you talked about the petition?
I was just fixing to talk about that real quick, but as I was just saying, the interview is going to be recorded Saturday morning, and that interview will air on next week's episode, which is also basically going to be our Christmas party also. So you guys are getting a very special gift next week on the M3 podcast. Now, on to the next discussion involving Rachel Messer. We got a bit of a petition going for her to voice in Dragon Ball Super. Casey, would you want to talk about that for a little bit?
Sure. So we pretty much started this petition that because Rachel Messer posted an Instagram post about her feeling like a Super Saiyan, and then all of a sudden I'm just kind of like, hey.
It was a word comment
You know?
that I made, which started this whole weird situation.
Yeah.
But you had a good idea, dude.
And then it just came to almost like a group conscious, but not like verbal consensus that we need to do this petition. So I went through all the trouble to start a petition to get Rachel Messer into.
She's gonna try to get into. We're gonna try to get her Dragon Ball Super so she can voice either Kale or Khalifa. Hopefully Khalifa, because I think she was the first ever female Super Saiyan.
So we'll have the link. We'll have the link for you guys to sign the petition on the chat or on our Facebook page.
Everywhere we're associated with in social media, just everywhere. We're posting that shit
Everywhere.
guys. We want this to happen.
Everywhere.
Which-
Like, we're talking.
Which we did
everywhere.
post it on. I know I posted it on Twitter the other day, and actually even got retweeted by her. Which I know we were able to pick up some signatures. I believe we're at about 20 at the moment. But man, like if she were to actually get a part in Dragon Ball Super, think of how big of a step that would be.
Yeah,
Seriously.
what?
Yeah, we one of our buddies getting
It-
Dragon Ball
it would
Super,
be
as well as
really-
Barack Obama becoming Jiren.
Dude, if that actually happens, if Barack Obama
that-
actually gets to be Jiren, and if Rachel gets to be in Dragon Ball Super, I will
It would-
legit
okay,
binge
look,
watch
it-
the
it's-
Dragon Ball series and watch Dragon Ball Super.
Okay, look. It's all fan. It's if it really happens, it's really going to be like full on fan service for casting.
I mean, I'm gonna be happy as hell.
Like, oh yeah, we got got Christopher Walken for some reason voicing a Dragon Ball Super character.
Like Christopher Walken's in it?
I think you were saying as an example. I don't
Yeah,
think he actually meant it.
I was saying it as an example. Don't get
Okay, because the global me actually believed that for a minute.
You've been
Don't
deep throating too
want
much.
to
Goodman.
fuck with Kakarot.
I do not want to fight him. He is too powerful for me.
Goodman, stop deep throating.
I'm not deep throating. Shut up, Fanto.
Kakarot hid this Dragon Ball up his ass for 7 years. Hey, what the? Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. I've been drinking. Sorry.
You're
Now
just like-
it's time for it to go up your holes.
where is this going?
I don't know,
but short story is everyone sign up for the petition for Rachel Messer being Khalifa, please. It's an amazing opportunity, and she's also going to be the one we're interviewing, so we get to hear her reaction firsthand.
Yep, that is correct, and we'll be doing that next Saturday, Saturday morning at about 10:30, and the interview will air next Sunday on the M3 podcast as a part of our Christmas special. So, again, like I said earlier, that's our big Christmas present for you guys this year. So,
Oh, you know what?
I was half expecting you to fuck that up again.
Let's move on. Let's move on to the one of the. Let's bring back a tradition on that we used to do on Real Talk Radio. So let's go ahead and do.
oh
You know.
yeah, and I got the music ready. You know what it's time for, boys and girls? It's time for Douchebag of the Week.
No. Sexually transmitted diabetes.
Oh, I thought it was time for Douchebag of the Week.
No. I was
Wait,
just
what's
joking.
happening?
Sexually transmitted diabetes.
It's time for
I
time
don't
for Douchebag of the Week.
It's time.
Right here on the Instant Podcast. And boy, do we have one lined up for you guys today. So as you can tell, we use the MXC theme for our
Kenny Blankenship's painful eliminations of the day.
Yes,
That hurt.
we use the MXC theme for the intro to douchebag of the week. For all of you who listened to us way back in the old days of Real Talk Radio, let me start things off. As you heard me mention earlier to Ultimate, that I had to nominate a group of people. Now, my douchebag of the week, I'll start things off for you guys, is everyone over at the FCA who wants to take control of our internet and basically just, ruin people's lives with it. That's my nomination for douchebag of the week, right there. I don't have to say anything else. I explained everything in the discussion about net neutrality and everything. So, who wants to go next? Anybody have an interesting douchebag of the week nomination?
I got one.
Casey.
All right, what is it?
Sexually, the person who gives everybody sexually transmitted diabetes.
I still don't know how to feel.
And yeah.
Taco Tony.
I mean, he's probably going to kill you for that,
Tony,
you know.
For the record, Taco Tony, for the record, I'm not for this. I'm on the go side for this one. I'm on the go side.
Burrito Billy.
But who else has some nominations for douchebag of the week?
I'm
My
gonna say
ex-girlfriend.
Your
Oh,
ex-girlfriend.
Hold on.
Oh, wait. If we're going to go that route, then I want to nominate my ex-girlfriend.
Okay, so we got 2 ex-girlfriends nominated for douchebag of the week. Ultima, you were about to say one. What was it?
I was gonna say like a few people, but I'm gonna start this off with my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, we got 3 ex-girlfriends up in here. Fanto, you want to make it 4?
No, I'm actually gonna go a different route, and I'm gonna nominate myself, you, Goodman, and Casey for what we did to Tony.
Oh my god.
Because what did we
All
do
y'all are
to you
douchebags.
guys?
Oh my goodness. We'll tell the story. So basically, for those of you who don't know, Taco Tony does a lot of live streams on his High School DxD Instagram page. And which, we mentioned earlier that the Mediocre Men Media has their own Instagram page now. Casey had the brilliant idea of saying, what if we were like to get into the stream with Taco Tony and troll him? Which we
Did
did.
this happen last week?
No, not last.
Yeah,
Well,
actually,
we
this
kind
week-
of.
It happened this week, and we done 2 different trolls on him. One in his live stream, and one directly at him.
Y'all are assholes. I hope you know that.
We are.
That's
But
why I
Casey,
nominated the 3 of us for douchebag of the week, dude.
Casey will tell you that Casey will tell you Ultima that Taco Tony had like the best reaction face. That's honestly meme worthy.
Oh wait, you know
picture.
what? To add on to this chaos, we trolled his live stream again yesterday.
Yeah, and we said that Casey and Goodman got me a Switch. Casey made an account for me on his Switch, logged out of his account, sent me the picture, and I sent the picture to Tony, and the gullible shit believed it.
Oh god.
Yeah, he
y'all are
commented
assholes.
like, "Hey, good job on getting the Switch and everything."
He was
Like, he bought into it.
really legit.
Yeah, it's like, I went, you do know we were joking, right? It's like, wait, what was the picture for then? That was Casey's Switch. And then he just shouts,
No lie.
Casey!
I saw that message on Skype and I thought, oh, Fanta got a Switch. Well, shit, Tony must be really pissed. But I didn't want to say shit because I was in the middle of packing shit. So, yeah, good thing I didn't say shit.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe that too.
What you're gonna be like? Welcome to the club, brother.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. So,
Speaking of club, I had like 2 groups to nominate for douchebag of the week other than my ex.
you feel free to nominate, dude. I will say this.
One of them
If you guys
was.
wanna
Sorry, you go on?
Sorry, I was just going to say, which, by the way, if anyone wants to nominate like more than one person for douchebag of the week, we'll accept that. But go back to what you were saying, Ultima.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm nominating both the FCC and EA.
FCC and EA, which I just realized I said FCA earlier. I meant to say FCC. My bad.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes. What the
I would
heck?
never nominate them. I meant to say the FCC. I'm sorry, guys. Probably gonna have a lot of people hating me now. I didn't mean to.
The Fellowship of Christian
I support the FCA. The FCC, however, those are my douchebags of the week.
I'm gonna put EA up there as well, just because I'm still salty about the whole loot box bullshit they were doing.
Don't get salty, Ultimate. Don't get salty, Ultimate.
I mean, I can't get salty now. 'Cause my throat's
That
all
really
fucked up.
only works with Tony's name.
Yeah. So
Yeah, man.
stop
Damn it.
that bullshit. Stop that
Plus, like,
bullshit.
you actually deserve to be salty about that.
Yeah, because I have like my own gripes and my own reasons for that, which I'll get into at some other point in time because that'll take too much time and I don't have the speaking capacity for that.
So before we get into our discussion of Pokemon, which we're about to do, speaking of EA and video games,
God.
real quick, this is going to be an interesting topic. I know this will be an interesting topic. So you guys have heard the rumors of a Detective Pikachu movie, and for the longest time, there was rumors going around as to who would voice Pikachu. A lot of people were saying freaking Danny DeVito,
Danny DeVito.
but guess who's going to voice him?
Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds, which means Pikachu is going to be legit, and
No,
I'm very
here's the
interested
thing.
in this.
Here's the thing, though. This is completely non-canon, though. That whole
Right.
fucking Pokemon movie, I Choose You, that was fucking stupid as fuck. Ryan Reynolds, I'm like half and half about. Just because Danny DeVito fits better, in my opinion. That's just me.
I would agree. I like Danny. I would love to see Danny DeVito as Pikachu. As much as I love Ryan Reynolds, especially his Deadpool performance. Anybody have anything they want to add to that?
Gilbert Gottfried.
Yep. What an asshole. Gilbert Godfrey, yes.
Yeah.
Or, wait, who's the... Oh, yeah, either Gilbert Gottfried or Danny DeVito. I was thinking, like, the guy... I was thinking, like, Phil from Hercules being Pikachu, like, all of Phil's lines.
Phil could work. But were you about to say something, Casey?
No, I was just laughing at that comment.
Yeah. So, yeah, Ryan Reynolds has Pikachu. Gonna be an interesting thing. Which that's not the only Pokemon news that we have. There was a special announcement that was made today. I saw it this afternoon at graduation, and I'm like, or no, I was like on the way there, and I'm like, well, this seems like something to maybe discuss on the podcast tonight for M3. There's a new. Shut up.
Just can't let it go.
Goodman.
Okay.
Just,
Let it go.
have you ever seen Winter Soldier, Goodman?
Yeah, I've seen Winter Soldier.
You know that electric thing that zaps Bucky when he
Yeah.
when he remembers? Yeah, have that to yourself. Forget about RTR. Jesus fucking
Yes.
Christ.
I need to get that. So, but I thought this would be a good discussion to have for the M3 podcast. Sorry, it takes time. It's going to take some time getting used to saying that. I'm sorry, guys, but there's a new Pokemon film coming out in 2018, and the animation so far that they leaked today looks really good because not only is it going to be animated by the people who usually do work on Pokemon, but also by WIP Studios. You know, the same people who work on Attack on Titan. This looks like something that kind of
be Attack on Pokemon now.
Attack on dude, I would love that. If there was like an Attack on Titan Pokemon crossover, I'd watch it in a heartbeat.
I wouldn't.
I would just.
I really would not.
Wait. Pokemon Attack on Kanto.
And this is where I say goodbye, everyone. I'm
Attack
gonna
on
go
Oak.
myself.
No, don't do that.
Attack on Santo. Damn.
But to anyone who has seen the leaks of the new Pokemon movie, what are like some of your guys' thoughts on that? Because I know we just had a new one come out not too long ago.
I don't know.
I can't say shit.
Actually,
Sorry, what'd you say, Fanto?
I don't know what to fucking say, actually.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be more news about it here in the
Oh, so
future.
I'm pretty sure I think I could off Ultima. Sorry, dude.
No, I said like I can't say shit because I haven't seen shit.
Yeah. Same way.
I'll have to share some of the images on Facebook. It looks somewhat promising. I'll give it that. It looks like it's gonna have some pretty good quality. Casey, Mike, you guys have anything you want to add to that?
You know,
I don't have anything to add to that.
if Ryan, like I said, like we said, Pokepool. I want at least
Say some
one-
pokey porn
I
for a
want at
second. I
least
was about
one-
to question you.
Oh,
Peekaboo!
I just want at least one Deadpool reference in that Pokemon film.
I
It's
honestly,
probably not gonna happen.
Oh dear God, Tony, I know you all didn't miss a lot, but I had the most. What the fuck, Tony?
what did Tony say in the
What
chat?
happened?
He said, okay, I know you all didn't miss a lot, but I had the most phenomenal kiss of my life. Lol. Tony, what the
Oh,
fuck, dude?
this sounds like some M3 podcast material almost.
Dude, no. I bet it's not a kiss. I bet he went full fucking salty waterfall.
He probably did, knowing Tony. He gave him the salty kiss,
Why don't you
which
just let him
sounds
have
disturbing.
this moment? Like, damn, people.
You guys look in the chat. Look in the chat
Ultima?
right now. And get
Ultima
a good.
always give Tony shit. That's how we operate, dude. This is
I know, but I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, hey, if you got a kiss, good on him. I mean, at least he got something for once.
the way he
Yeah.
worded it.
Let's get back on the subject.
Yeah.
If you look in the chat, you're gonna get a very clear explanation of what we're getting. Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu, as voicing Pikachu.
Well, they can't see that in the Skype chat, but
I understand, but
They-
you
I'll
got it.
post it onto
they know
the
the image. They know the image.
fucking Instagram now.
Oh, it's going on the Instagram, you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna post that into the Instagram.
Okay, so go follow us on Instagram, Mediocre Mid Media, so that way you can see the picture of the Deadpool Pikachu. So now that we've talked about the Pokemon film discussion, talked about graduation, talked about the upcoming interview, I believe Casey and Mike, you guys have a brand new game planned out, right?
Mostly Mike.
Mostly Mike, but I know like you had a bit of a say in it also.
Yeah, he did. Me and him pretty much were brainstorming it, and we were like, we played bad descriptions of animes, and that was actually pretty fun. But let's see if people can guess what anime these songs come from.
Which I think now would be a good time to
Wait. Did I hear that right? Anime music?
Yeah.
GG, boys. GG.
Okay,
So-
let me see if I can get this to even work. So we're gonna come back after a small break, but we're gonna continue talking because I gotta test this out.
Or we can just go on a break right now.
Yeah, we can go on a break real quick. Let me actually get a song prepped up for you guys, so that way
Then
we can.
ready for a break.
But we're all
Just
set.
like
We're all
this.
set to go on a break. So we are going to take a quick timeout, and when we come back, it's time to play some games right here on the M3 Podcast. Stay tuned.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me calling to you? Can you see me sound. I'll just find my way to you. And I will have a say about you. Then I'm gonna get over you. Over you.
You're listening to the M3 Podcast. If you want to check us out on social media, then be sure to like Mediocre Min Media on Facebook. Now, let's send it back to the studio. Welcome back to the M3 Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We're here with you on this fantastic evening. Let me adjust my microphone a little bit. I think it kind of... Okay, we're good. So we got a brand new game lined up for you guys. It's basically Name That Anime Song. Basically taking an opening of an anime and gonna have to guess like the name of the song, what anime it's, or I believe it is it more of what's the name of the
anime?
Okay. So but you just sent me the link, so let me get this link opened up so that way we can play the game. Is this like the only video link you need to send me, Mike?
I'm going to send you a few as the game goes on, but I'm still looking at animes that they can guess at.
Okay, so I guess what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a look at about I don't know how many anime openings you guys are wanting to look at, so I'll go ahead and get the first one going for you guys. So let me... All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to play about 10 seconds of the song. So let me pod this down a little bit so that way I can hear you guys. Ultima, what's up?
That's Berserk. That's the 1997 version of Berserk.
You, sir, are correct. So therefore, Ultima does get 1 point. In fact, let me note that down. That you got yourself a point there. So yes, that is correct. That is the Berserk theme song opening from the older version of the anime. As we are getting a couple more songs lined up for you guys for the game, which. So right now, Ultima has 1 point. Everyone else has 0. I cannot play along since I'm the one actually doing the game. So just kind of keep a note of that. And now we should be on to number 2 for our next song. Let me get this ready as we're... I'm not like actually looking at a list that contains like a bunch of different openings. How it is.
Links. Shit.
Links.
Yeah, I'm just sending a bunch of links. So yeah.
All right. So on to number 2. We're only gonna play. How does this set up on here? Okay, there's a bunch of. Okay, never mind.
That's like the old soundtracks of just. I'm pretty sure at one point in time, at least somebody heard at least one song from there. So
Okay.
just kind of skip through.
Let's just go through the next song.
All right. Well, on to our next song. Here we go, guys.
You haven't seen the sun
That's
in
not our next song. That's an
forever,
advertisement.
so you search for a weekend away.
Cowboy Bebop.
Ultima.
Casey,
Ultima.
Casey,
Ultima.
Casey.
Oh, Casey said his name first, actually. From what I heard. Yep, that is correct. So therefore,
I like how
Ultima
he shouted
Casey.
the name. I like how he shouted the name while he was saying his name.
So right now we are We're tied at one apiece with Fanto. I mean, not with Ultima and Casey, who are each have 1 point, and Mike and Fanto have 0 points.
Dude,
at
Mike
the
can't
moment.
play because he's the one sending
Why?
you.
Yeah, Mike can't play.
Dude, you gotta
Yeah.
remember, I can't play.
Oh yeah. Correct. My bad. So
That's deep
it's
throat.
between. Shut up. So it's basically between Casey, Ultima, and Fanto. So let me get another theme song for you guys. All right, here's number 3. Ultima was first.
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Yui, again, the first opening.
That is correct. So that's a point for you, Ultima. You have the 2-1 advantage here in the game so far. We'll go to about
2-1 to 0 advantage.
2-1 to 0. 2-1 to 0. So, but what we'll do is first person to get to 5 points. How does that sound? Sound fair enough to everyone?
No, I'm not satisfied.
Ultima.
I said Casey first there.
I heard Ultima first.
Gurren no Yumiya from Shingeki no Kyojin.
No, that's not it.
That's it. Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan.
Oh, okay, yeah. That is correct. Because I was like, shooting no Kojo. What the frick?
That's the
All right.
thing.
Okay, good, man.
I
You have,
take that because they used to
you have a
Japanese
fairly
name.
good list of animes now. You have 3 good new ones.
Okay. On to our next one.
Hold on. I gotta take a call. I'm very sorry. So, 3-1.
Okay. So do you still want to pause the game for a moment, or?
No.
Yeah, we can post it.
Oh.
Dude, you're so trying to just get over on someone.
I mean, do you guys? I guess we could just wait on him.
Pause the game.
Yeah.
What?
I'm done now.
Oh,
You can
okay.
continue.
Okay. So on to our next song. Oh wait, that's an ending theme. What am I? I'm going to a
Ultimate.
Casey.
Casey could have that. I don't even like the anime.
Cross and Field by Lisa. Sword Art Online. Opening 1.
Casey is correct. Sword Art Online. So, that's 2 points for Casey. Ultima still has the lead with 3 points, and Fanto has 0 points.
He could take that. I don't want my name associated with that shitty anime.
Ew.
Dad.
Well, here I got one for you guys. You guys are gonna like this one. Seriously, I think
Alright.
after this ad. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to go.
That is the ad for some food product. Ultima.
Casey went first. Casey was first.
God damn.
Naruto.
Like I'm like,
Naruto.
Naruto.
That is correct. So therefore,
that's
Casey.
Hakuna Kanta by
Yeah.
Asia Cook for Generation.
So therefore, Casey and Ultima are now tied at 3 points apiece. Again, first one to
Give us a
5 is
challenge.
going to. Sorry, what?
Give us a challenge.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, that's why I was sending them links. I sent them links.
All right.
I sent them links.
I gotcha.
We also said video games things and movies.
Yep, we did say
Yeah.
video games.
Anime last time.
We did say video.
Alright, let's go on with the next one.
All right, on to the next one.
Ultima.
Ultima, what's up?
I said,
That is Samurai Champloo's first
the
opening
fuck?
battle cry by Nujabes and Fat John.
That is correct. But what were you saying, Casey?
What the flip? I said my name first.
I didn't hear you. Your mic's low.
I also said my name first on Naruto, but you gotta take that one.
No, I said my name. What the flip?
No, Casey said his name first.
Yeah, I know, but like my mic is so low, and his mic didn't even pick up that time. That's why.
What the flip, Goodman?
Mics don't always pick up, so
It's the battle on
you know
whose
what?
mic can pick
you know
up.
what? I have Fanto. I have Mike in here to test to back me up on the next one. I'm gonna have the iPad to my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing right now. I look at the iPad
right.
to my mouth.
All right.
Before you, Casey, what boss were you fighting on Breath of the Wild? Because I heard that ish.
I wasn't fighting the boss. I was fighting the guardian.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
On to our next song. Is this going to be an anime or a video game? Let's see.
Ultima. That is Dragonborn, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 5.
Yep, that is Elder Scrolls 5,
Skyrim.
which means you do have 5 points now. Do you guys want to maybe go for a few more, or
Let's do it.
Yeah, because that ended way too quick. I'm very sorry, guys.
it did? It ended much faster. But now that we have a bit of an idea, so
Plus, you shouldn't say if it was an anime or a video game when a video game first came on. Just saying.
I wanted to maybe try to get
Goodman,
something.
We've learned a lot of things tonight.
What
We've learned a
many-
lot of things tonight.
What are those things?
Number one, you know what? Next time, maybe I should MC an event like this. Maybe I should do it. Maybe I should do it the next time.
Hey, I mean, if you want to, go ahead. So let's move on to our next one. By the way, everyone should know this game.
Oh,
Get ready.
Casey?
Ultima. He just said your name.
Good. No. You just
gave
did
the
it
hint.
again. You just did it again.
And
Your game
I'm
out
gonna just
there was a video game.
I'm gonna just say my name real quick. Ultima. Hello.
Ultima.
That's Mortal Kombat.
Nope.
Really? I
Anyone
heard a
else?
gong sound. I thought that was Ultima. Oh, shit.
Just keep playing it. Keep playing it. Casey. Halo.
That is correct. It is Halo.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
I heard the
Okay.
gong sound when you stopped. That's why I thought Mortal Kombat.
Anyway, Goodman, you did it again. You said it was a video game.
I know. No.
Okay, Goodman. Check your chat. That one should stump. You're gonna have to let that play out a little bit longer because it has a build to it. But let them guess this one. This should
All right,
this should stump them.
I'll play about 15 to
10
20 seconds of this one.
Let's play.
Is that an ad?
Casey. That's.
Casey.
No, I was making a joke.
Oh. Gosh damn it, Casey.
Don't say your name.
Casey. Yeah. Oh,
Casey.
Metal Gear Solid.
No.
I heard this before, but I don't remember it. Play it.
Banto?
Fanto said it.
Banto, what'd you say? Metroid? No.
Can I give him a hint?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
This game is the reason why we have the ERSB. this franchise is why we have the ERSB. Okay, come on, now,
I'm
people.
gonna take a wild guess because I don't remember the name.
Gotta say your name first.
Wait.
Ultima.
Yes.
Ultima. Grand Theft Auto.
Nope.
Casey,
Casey, what is it?
is it Time Splitters?
It's not Time Splitters.
Okay, keep playing it, I guess.
Oh. God damn it.
Ultima, say your name.
Yeah, I think my mic's starting to shit on me, but Hotline Miami.
Nope. Fanto.
Doom.
Not Doom.
Crap.
Ultima.
It is Ultima.
Ultima. Wolfenstein.
Not Wolfenstein either.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, this game is known. This game is known for blood and gore.
Then I don't know it.
Huh.
I'm
Legit don't
also
know
have to
this.
pass.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, Casey was saying something.
I said play it again.
Hold on.
Did you say your name, Fanto?
Yeah.
He
You
did.
did?
Say, he said.
Tekken?
He said yes.
Not Tekken. No.
Damn it.
Well,
This game is a fight.
Ultima.
Ultima.
Ultima. Killer Instinct.
Nope.
keep playing it. Casey.
Casey.
Dead or alive?
No, not Dead or Alive.
Ultima.
This game is a
Ultima, what is
Street
it?
Fighter clone.
Well, shit. I will now have to say Mortal Kombat.
That is correct.
Seriously?
Like he ruined it. I was gonna say Twin Dragons, and then he said rip off, and I'm like, yeah, Mortal Kombat.
I heard somebody say Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, one of us already said Mortal Kombat.
No,
at the start.
that was the last round, and I failed because that was Halo.
We are dumbasses.
Dude, I love stomping them. See?
Yeah,
Okay.
hold on. That was Mortal Kombat 1, right?
Yeah.
No,
In fact,
yeah,
it was,
no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. This is actually Mortal Kombat 2. This is basically Reptile's theme.
Either or, both of them I've never played.
Damn, dude. Oh yeah, you're.
I
young.
started
So-
Mortal Kombat when 3 came out on the Genesis, my dude.
time for our next one.
This was in the fucking movie, dude. Hold up.
Why you gotta?
Casey.
Casey.
Rurouni Kenshin?
That is correct, my good sir. So right now, Ultima has 6 points, Fanto has 0, Casey has 5 points. So that was Rurouni Kenshin that we just had. So let's move on to our next one. I think that would be one that people would recognize easily. I kind of want to maybe find. I want to find something that's going to be. Here we go. Let's see if anyone knows this one. After this advertisement, I really need adblock.
Casey. This is a Taco
Casey.
Tony salty. This is a Taco Tony salty Tony advertisement.
That is correct. It is a Taco Tony salty advertisement, which you can buy at your local Walmart now for just $3.99. But seriously, here's the theme song. Next one. Casey.
Rurouni Kenshin again.
Not Rurouni Kenshin.
What the? What?
Oh. No. It is. My bad. You're right. It is Rurouni Kenshin again. It's just the one half opening. So you got that.
Yeah, freaking wanker.
Yeah, wanker. So therefore,
Casey going British on us.
Casey and Ultima are tied at
More
6.
an Irish thing than it is a British thing.
Yeah, it's more of an Irish thing than a British thing.
UK, fuck it.
UK basically steal all the good shit from us Irish people.
Okay.
Isn't Ireland a part of the UK?
Yeah,
No.
That is.
No!
But,
Fuck no!
well, guys, okay, guys. So right now, Ultima and Casey are tied at 6 points apiece. Fanto's yet to get a point, and
Mike's doing the game.
By the way, Fanto, I said
Dude,
that
I'm
to
actually
offend
helping
you.
with the
Did that work?
questions.
and Mike's the one who's kind of helping out on this.
Let's move on.
You know what?
Fanto.
I'll play another song.
Hold on. What, Ultima?
Did I successfully offended you? Because I only said that to offend you.
Fuck's sake!
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen.
You didn't offend, you just triggered me because I've been dealing with too many shits saying Ireland's a part of the UK when it's not.
So what's gonna happen here, guys, is since Ultima and Casey are tied at 6, if either Ultima or Casey gets a point on this next one, that person will be declared the winner of the game. And if Phantom
Don't
gets,
make it an easy.
yeah, so
Okay,
whoever
okay.
breaks the tiebreaker wins, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Let me play the tiebreaker thing then. Let me stump them both.
All right, send us a tiebreaker theme, Mike. Yeah, send us a tiebreaker theme. I know you probably got some. Ooh. I think somebody might know this one. We'll just have to see.
Hold on,
Pace-
Wait. That's before I even decided to do that one. Hold up. If we're ending the game like this.
I'm also playing like a Lionel, so I'm like on edge.
I swear to God, if it's the Boku no Pico theme song,
If
Oh, no.
it is, trust me, I'm not gonna,
automatically lose.
trust me, I am not going to play that.
Yeah,
theme.
let them argue this out.
Okay. And you guys are going to have to talk really loud, just so you know.
Fucking.
wait.
Okay, shit. Looks like I'm gonna wreck my voice even more. Let's do it.
I mean, you don't have to wreck your voice once.
Once a client sees
My throat's messed up.
Casey.
All right, here we go. Phantom,
Pokemon.
not Pokemon.
Damn it! That sounds like Lavender Town.
Dude, that sounds nothing like Lavender Town. How the fuck you get that?
Ultima.
Earthbound?
Nope.
Hmm.
I'll keep playing until someone gets it. Casey.
Silent Hill.
Wrong. I'll keep playing.
Ultima.
Ultima.
Contra?
Not Contra.
Ultima.
Oh, I heard Ultima first.
Metal Gear?
Not Metal Gear. What's your guess, Fanto?
Resident Evil.
Not Resident Evil either, but I'll keep playing. Wait, hold on. Is the audio still playing?
No.
Okay, hold on. Share audio cut out then. Let me fix this real quick. Stop sharing system sound. Share system sound. All right, let's finish.
Ultima.
Ultima.
Metroid.
That would be correct. It is Metroid.
Hey, sucks.
Fuck!
That is Metroid. So Ultima wins tonight's game of name that anime and/or video game theme.
I kind of
I
think
got
I
you.
know how. I kind of think I know how Ultima did that one. Because I noticed he based games all around the NES and the SNES, and I was like, he's doing this shit based on my age.
No, actually, I was guessing games by the feel of it, like if it was a horror game, and then I realized some of the beeps that it was saying was more like a spatial thing, kind of like Alien, and then I realized, oh shit, it's Metroid.
Yep, which Metroid? Hey, we're getting a new Metroid game for the Nintendo Switch next year.
Ain't that
Yeah, by the way,
Metroid Prime 4?
Samus Return actually won an award at the Video Game Awards, which I'm very happy about. Speaking of
And
which,
I'm also happy for, which we'll end the show on this discussion on the Game Award show. I'm happy to see that Breath of the Wild got Game of the Year.
Breath of the Wild cucked fucking Super Mario Odyssey so hard in every category. Breath of the Wild won over Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Which don't get me wrong, Odyssey's a good game, but
Breath of the Wild just literally cucked the ever living shit out of Odyssey. So I mean,
Yeah, he's yeah.
Breath of the Wild is the amount of exploration you get in that game, which I want that. I want to get that new DLC, man. I want to have Link on a motorcycle.
Dude, Link split Mario and Link split that fat fucking plumber in half like lasagna.
He did. He nailed the competition.
I'm sad that Horizon Zero Dawn, being a great game that it was, never got an award. However,
But you know what?
I'm happy that Go on.
I said I'm happy that Zelda. Okay, like just to recap on everybody. I recently just beat Breath of the Wild. I got the true ending. I went after all the freaking memories and did everything that I needed to do to try to get the true ending. And let me tell you, I was the ending was unfulfilling for me. I wanted more.
Like on a scale from 1 to Super Mario Sunshine, like how much of a unfulfilling ending would you say it was? I say Sunshine because anyone who's actually played Sunshine know that ending's a bit unfulfilling.
Yeah. It wasn't as bad as Super Mario Sunshine, but it's...
Dude, Super Mario Sunshine was kind of good.
Yeah, but the ending was like...
It ended badly.
Yeah, like they had that mad ending, but the gameplay was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, but sometimes the ending is just a piece of shit. However, I mean, I haven't finished Breath of the Wild yet. I'm like on the point of getting the Master Sword because I just did the Last Guardian before M3 happened.
Although me and Casey had a discussion last night, we were talking about they need to come up with another Legend of Zelda game that links all the games together.
Yeah, we really need a
sort of
fucking
impossible.
coherent timeline. I was
Okay,
talking.
no.
Yeah, no. Casey filled me in on this, so like I kind of know what the hell the two of you were talking about.
No, I mean because Casey, me and Casey were saying, like I said, Link. They need to have a game where Link looks into like a magical fountain or something, and he sees his past lives, and he can talk to his past selves, and then all of his past selves meet up. I'm talking about like from the very beginning with the NES Zelda title all the way to now, and then they all meet up and they fight. They do battle with the ultimate form of Ganon. I mean, like the end-all, beat-all Ganon.
I'm sorry, but this sounds a lot like Sonic Generations to me.
No.
It does.
Let's
Only
I'm
except
talking
better.
about- No, I'm talking about a fucking end-all beat-all Ganon. I'm not talking about Calamity Ganon. I'm not talking about the full-fledged Ganon. I'm talking about like this monstrous world-devouring Ganon.
You do realize that if they do that, that means they can't milk Zelda anymore.
Yeah, which means they can't make as many games.
Although, if they were planning on planning on ever ending the fucking franchise, that is how the franchise should end.
I agree. I mean, maybe, I don't know. That would be maybe someone like later on down the line, but
No, I mean, like, all good things have to come to an end. Like, anime, certain animes have, like, endings that leave you feeling like, I want more. Then you have those animes that are like, that was a fitting ending. I'll appreciate that. I understand that. I'll accept that. But you can't keep making the same game over and over and over and over again.
Pokemon.
yeah.
I mean, Mario would beg to differ.
Yeah, Mario's the same story every single time.
Mario need to date somebody else because Princess Peach must be dumb as a bag of rocks. How the fuck did you get kicked?
I mean, Rosalina. Y'all forgetting her? The best
Okay,
character to ever
she
exist in a
wasn't-
Mario game.
She wasn't captured. She wasn't captured by Bowser. How the fuck?
No.
did you get
But like, look at Rosalina's backstory, man.
That's Luigi's daughter.
Is Luigi and Peach's kid.
I don't know.
That
Next
no,
time on the Next time on the M3 podcast, we'll have to dive into some of these theories because I feel like we could just do an entire podcast discussion of
Dude,
of,
she's tall.
theories.
She's tall. She's taller than Mario. She's left-handed. Luigi's tall and he's left-handed.
Also, in the end, you got to go to Luigi's mansion. Also, you get the bloody machine.
Exactly.
that is true.
Rosalina,
But
man, everybody knows the only pipes Luigi was laying was in Princess Peach.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
Luigi. Luigi's the greatest thing to ever exist.
I'm
Don't
a
doubt
plumber.
Luigi.
I'm a plumber, but I'm about to hit Princess Peach with this pipe. He showed her how to work the monkey wrench. He showed her how to work the monkey wrench. Mm.
Is right, Luigi the man. What were you gonna say, Casey, a minute ago?
Oh, so I was gonna say, sorry, I'm cooking stuff at the same time.
You're fine.
What we should do, since next week is our Christmas special, I'd say we can do like a 3-hour special.
I say we can do that also because
Yeah. It's like Christmas
I'm down.
special. Why not? Why not?
Yeah, and not only that, that's also going to be. We also got. So this is the end of tonight's episode for you guys. By the way, next week we're gonna get everything lined up for a 3-hour Christmas special. We got the interview with Rachel Messer, which we are all really looking forward to that. We're going to be discussing because I think if we talk about like some video game theories and whatnot, that would be a really fun thing to do for a podcast. Get into that, maybe play.
But that's just a
Christmas-
theory.
We should
A
just do-
game theory.
we should also talk about Christmas fails.
Christmas fails? Yes, that is another thing to add. We'll probably play some Christmas music also. I'm not going to be like one of those people that like gets really. I don't know. We'll discuss the music. And maybe even do like a game that's sort of Christmas themed. So
I'm a bah humbug anyway.
you're a bah humbug. So would anyone like to say anything else before we wrap up the M3 podcast for this week?
Goodman is a bar deep throat.
It's true.
Jay, the deep throat, good man.
Is that what we're gonna end it on?
No.
You
I was
beautiful
gonna say,
bitch.
we should do a fucking Cards Against Humanity stream sometime this week, if it's possible.
We should. Maybe like well, I got a couple finals I got to take this week, so I don't know exactly what would happen, but I'd love to stream it. I'd love to stream it.
Rachel Messer interview on the Saturday, or maybe even Friday afternoon.
We could do that possibly. Anyone else have any last words they want to say?
I don't even want
Tony's
to
a
play.
goal.
Yeah. So obviously we're missing someone tonight, and we miss your saltiness. We also miss the vinegar, the salt and vinegar that you're bringing to the table, which everybody
We do.
knows. Everybody knows that the majority of people don't like salt and vinegar.
We miss your salt and vinegar, Tony.
I'm sorry that your saltiness will be missed. Although I do need some salt for my chips.
What we're saying is
Go down to
we
the
miss
cheaper and get a bag of chips with salt and vinegar on it.
what we're saying, guys, is Tony, we miss you, man.
No,
But,
you know what we should do?
What?
What we should do is get a bag of chips, like you know.
Oh
Good
yeah.
chip.
Also, this is gonna be confusing because like I'm the only European in this fucking group, so like when I refer to chips half the time, it's going to be referring to like French fries. And then
That's
like
what
right.
I meant when I said that.
it's gonna be referring to crisps.
That's
Yeah,
what I
just
meant.
Yeah, I know that's what you meant, Mike. But
No,
like,
no.
Get that out of the way for our audience, like just so we know, like there's an actual difference in, like that's actual cultural difference.
No, that's what I meant when I said chips. I meant fries.
Yeah, I know that's what you meant because you were doing that just because of the joke.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys,
Dude, who the fuck would put salt and vinegar on crisps anyway, or as Americans put it, potato chips?
Horrible chip companies.
Taco Tony, since
Horrible
he's
chip
salty.
Lay's,
Oh, there
any-
are salt and
that's-
vinegar chips that are pretty good.
There
It's
are.
stupid. It's horrible. How dare you? Anyway, end of the stream.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Goodman
do it
Deep
for this
Throat
week's episode of Real
Roll
Talk. That's gonna do it for this week's episode of the M3 podcast. Fanto was like trying to say that I'm deep throat still and whatnot.
And you also messed up because you nearly said Ortior again.
Yeah, because you messed me up first, Fanto, which maybe
Okay.
No, I'm just making.
That's gonna do it for this week's episode of the M3 podcast. We'll see you next week for the Rachel Massa interview and our Christmas special. Good night, everyone.